Made you come to the museum?
We had IMAX movie with the international students from Rice University. That's why we had to go to the museum to watch from there.
What'd you see?
We watched Into America's Wild.
Okay.
Here we were kind of told or shown how beautiful America could be, looking at places like Alaska and the wild that it has, and the ice bags and just the beautiful forest and wild that is out there, just encouraging us that other than being in a place where you don't see any wild, then you could visit places and have a connection with nature, with the birds, with the trees, with the plants. Like there's so much to see out there other than what we can see right now.
That all of it is connected as one synergy.
Yes.
The tree is connected to the lake. The lake is connected to the ground.
Correct. Somehow they explained how they all coexist together. The plants, the animals, and the water and everything needs each other for them to coexist together.
So what was the main point you took away from the film?
Really, pretty much being a student for me is that I need to get out and see the world, see nature,
Yeah.
other than just being into my books and reading and getting all the knowledge. But then I could go out there and watch what is there already that was created by God, and just getting away from the books would help us refresh and even have a different viewpoint other than what we have from the books that has already been written by people.
Now,
It's
what are
just
what are
beautiful.
you studying in college?
I am a bioscience student. I study biochemistry and cell biology right
So
now.
basically, you're gonna be working for the oil companies.
Pretty much, but mostly research. So
Uh-huh.
if you think about Pfizer and the other pharmaceutical companies around, Novartis and Moderna and all those other companies that we know, like produce the vaccines that we have right now
Yeah.
for Corona, those had to go through a process, starting from research from the beginning to the point where it undergoes clinical trials and eventually it goes out to human beings so that they can consume it eventually. So my
What?
work is in the research
Yeah.
before it gets out there.
What were some of your disappointments in the J&J vaccine?
Um, I mean, I don't have a comment about it.
Okay, okay.
Only that, I mean, I wish it could go out to the consumers when they already know that it's good for them, right? Before letting it out.
Okay, did you get the Pfizer
Yes, I did.
and you were happy with that?
I was.
Do you plan on getting the booster if you qualify?
I will.
Well, what makes you so inviting for the booster?
For me, it's not all about me. It's about other people around me that do not have good immunity and people that have, underlying conditions and the elderly people that I hang out around.
Okay,
So
okay.
more is like protecting not only myself but the people around me, just in case I am infected and they get infected because they're around me. Then it's going to be pretty much worse for them than me.
Okay.
So it's more about the community than me.
Now, how much more time do you have left before you graduate?
That is a good question. I am going to my fifth year right now in PhD, so I don't know how long it's gonna take. Hopefully, it's gonna
Wow!
take
So
another
you
year.
already in the PhD. So basically, what happened is when I was asking you about doing the interview,
Yeah.
I gave you the correct response. I gave you the right answer, so you said, "Yeah, let me go ahead and do the interview."
Okay.
Is
Yes.
that what it was?
Yes.
You wanted to see what my answer was going to be,
Okay.
and then I gave whatever it is that I said was enough to compel you.
Yes.
Right. So that's how I do my job.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, I was like, yeah, just active women series
Yes.
because what we do is we promote active women,
Okay.
women that need to be more active
Mhm.
and need to get out here where you and I are. So, in closing, just what would you say you think that could encourage more women to become active?
I would say that it starts step by step. You know, you might go to the gym and buy your gym clothes and want to go not only to the gym but also to the park and walk around and, you know, look at nature. But then you're tired and you're like, oh, let me just stay indoors and watch my movie. I mean, I could just stay. There's AC inside and outside it's really hot. That's why I don't want to go. But I'll say take one step at a time. Start with the little that you can do, like just work out, even if it's 5 minutes, and then 10 minutes, and then 15 minutes. And with time, it will become a routine that you get used to it. And then as you work out, you meet other people rather than just being involved in your phone, in your gadgets, which wouldn't really help. You know, people in the past made it well based on the interactions they had with other people. I would say I'm from Kenya, and it was kind of different when I came to the US, having somebody, but then you don't even know who your neighbor is. So I would say coming out and being active, you get to meet others, saying hi, you know, it doesn't hurt. You can even make somebody's day better by saying hi when you meet them, as you run, as you walk, as you look at what is in the nature and all that. So I'm just encouraging you that you get out there and be active.
Now, would we both agree that we should tell these women that are not as active as we would like them to be? Would you and I both agree that we would tell them that the very first step is the most difficult one?
Yes, it is the most difficult one. But it starts in the mind. Once you decide, then take the step. You know, your mind might tell you, you know what, I think, you know, I shouldn't just go. But then once you fight, you know, whatever is in your mind, that you're able to make that step and start little by little, as I said earlier. So it's going to be difficult to decide in the first place. You may decide, but then again, taking the action is what is needed for you guys out there.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're
Do you want them to have your Instagram or no?
Not really.
No, okay.